YouTube CEO just announced that they've made it easier than ever before for small channels to grow because they're giving them new ways to grow, new types of content that they should post, and so much more. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know all the changes that you need to make to skyrocket your growth right now on YouTube. In fact, I just helped this creator and this creator make these changes, and they gained over 100,000 subscribers. And I guarantee you're gonna grow faster if you simply make these changes without skipping any of them. Now, the first change that you want to make is you want to make sure that when somebody comes to your content, they're seeing something like this. If we click into this video right here, we could see that I got over 130,000 views on this video, and I want you to note if you can notice anything about this. As I scroll down here, what do you notice? This video literally got over 130,000 views, so I don't want to hear any excuses here. If you look at every single comment here, I replied to every single comment on this video. Now, you're probably wondering, Rob, why on earth did you do that? Because I want you to think about something. I'm sure you've heard the saying, a dollar saved is a dollar earned. A viewer saved is a viewer earned. So what you don't want to happen is for somebody to see your content, right? And then they never click on your content again. Maybe they didn't like the shirt that you were wearing. Maybe they didn't like the echo in your voice. Maybe they didn't like the topic you chose. Maybe they didn't like the beard length or the color shirt that you had on. But I want you to think about this. If that person responded to your comment, when you left a comment and you went through and actually replied, what do you think would happen? That person is going to like you more. That person is going to want to watch your content. That person is going to want to continue to watch your content. And guess what? You can get all those people to do that by replying to every comment. And I would strongly suggest that you do that because these are going to be the people that click on your video first. These are going to be the people that watch your video all the way through the end. If you're trying to sell something, these are going to be the people that end up buying the things that you sell. So you need to make sure that you are nurturing the current viewers that you have, because if you just ignore them, you don't reply back to them, or you're not acknowledging them, you're not going to have viewers for a very long period of time, and it's going to feel like it's hard to grow on YouTube, but it's really not. Change number 2 is you need to make sure that you're uploading your content at the right time. I know this is controversial because YouTube says that the time that you post isn't going to affect the long-term performance of your video, but here's the deal. The short-term performance of your video is going to affect the long-term performance of your video. So you need to make sure that you're posting at the right time in the short term so that you hit the right metrics, and then as a result, your video actually gets a chance to have a long-term shelf life. Now, here's how you're going to find out the best time to post for your specific channel and your specific audience. You're going to come over into your analytics. You are going to click on audience right here. And then from here, you are going to be able to scroll down. I'm not sure why it says, oops, something went wrong. Probably something with my internet. But if we scroll down right here, you will be able to see when your viewers are on YouTube. Now, again, I want to address this. This says publish time is not known to directly affect the long-term performance of a video. This does not say that it does not affect the long-term performance of a video. In fact, what YouTube is just trying to do here is not choose a side. And I'm here to tell you that this will affect the long-term performance of your video. Because guess what definitely affects the long-term performance of your video? The short-term performance of it. If YouTube shows your content to people and they don't click on it and they don't watch it, YouTube isn't going to continue to show your content. Now, guess what? As we can see right here, only some of my viewers are online at 1 a.m. And only some of my viewers are online at 6 a.m. And only some of my viewers are online at 6 p.m. Well, guess what? I shouldn't be posting at those times. Instead, what you should be focused on are these dark bars right here. That is when you should be posting. And ideally, you should be posting in the first spot where you have a dark bar. As you can see, consistently across all my days, on the weekends, it starts at 9. Otherwise, it starts at 10. If you notice, that is exactly when I try to actually post on YouTube, because you want to post in the first time slot where that is happening, because this increases the odds that your audience is on YouTube when you're posting. This increases the odds that people watch your content, that people click on your content, that people engage with your content, and then as a result, you're going to see an increase and you're going to see an uptick in the long-term performance of your content. So please make sure you are posting on the days that have the most dark bars, and you should be posting ideally in the first dark bar in order to maximize your performance. Change number 3 is you need to make sure that you have alignment between the title of your video, the outline of your video, the description of your video, and the tags of your video. Because if there's any misalignment between those 4 things, what's going to happen is the YouTube algorithm is going to show your content to the wrong people. Then as a result, you're not going to get the reach that you want. Lucky for you, there's actually an AI tool that makes it incredibly easy for you to make sure that these things are perfectly aligned every time. The AI tool that makes this incredibly easy to do is going to be vidIQ, because what you're going to notice, if you come over to vidIQ and you click on create right here, you're going to see generate if you scroll down. And what happens here is you could choose what you are going to make a video about. For example, I'm going to make a video about 10 hidden secrets for ChatGPT. Now, from here, what we could do is we could come over here and we can choose this. For example, we could choose to use our likeness in the thumbnail that it's going to generate. For the sake of this, I'm not going to turn this on. I am just going to click on generate right here. Now, what this is going to do is this is going to come up with good titles for me to use. This is going to come up with a good description for me to use. This is going to come up with good tags for me to use. It's going to come up with some thumbnail styles that you might want to suggest doing. It's going to give you a hook, and then it's going to give you an outline for your content right here. And if you come over here, you can actually get this to generate a script. And what is this going to do? This is going to have continuity between your title, your description, your tags, and then also the outline of your video, which is what YouTube is looking for. Because if YouTube sees that there is misalignment in any of those things, they think your content is clickbait and they're not going to show it out. Or if they see misalignment between your hook and your title and your description, they aren't going to push out your content. Why? Because they don't want to push out content that's going to be clickbaity, and YouTube's algorithm has shifted to try to not push out content that doesn't seem aligned with what they're actually saying the content is. Because you have to think about this. It's easier than ever before to be able to upload a bunch of junk to YouTube because of AI. So YouTube is making sure and doubling down that these things are actually aligned. In addition to that, if you come over to optimize right here with vidIQ, you'll actually be able to click on this and you'll be able to get different title ideas, different descriptions, different tags that you should be using. You can refine them, you can regenerate them, and this will even go through and watch your content and give you a content score to pick up on things that you should change and give you actionable insights for your content. You could do this for all of your past long form content and all of your past shorts in order to increase the views that you're getting on your older content. And my favorite part about vidIQ is you could go to the pinned comment below and get started with it today for only $1. I want you to think about this. $1 could be the difference between you going viral on YouTube and getting monetized, or you continuing to flop. Because if you have misalignment amongst these things that vidIQ solves very easily, then you're kind of just holding yourself back. So please, don't let $1 be the difference between you skyrocketing your growth on YouTube or you continuing to struggle like you are right now. And go to the pinned comment below and get started with vidIQ today. Now, change number 4 is you need to spend way less time actually creating your content and way more time coming up with content ideas. I cannot emphasize this enough. The title that you choose for your video, the topic you choose for your video, the thumbnail that you choose for your video, and the hook of your video, these 4 things are going to combine to mean way more than how much time you spend shooting your video, or what kind of background you have in your video, or all these other things that you're probably stressing out right now, especially editing your videos. In fact, I just started this channel right here. I've gained over 70,000 subscribers and I've made over $100,000 from this channel already this year. And I want you to think about this. I spend less than 15 minutes editing every video that I make. In fact, the content that I edit more typically ends up doing worse. And the reason for this is because what really matters on YouTube is how many people are interested in whatever you're posting about. So if you spend more time coming up with a good idea or coming up with good positioning of a video, I guarantee you're going to see way better results from that than you becoming a better thumbnail designer, or you becoming a better editor, or you investing in a bunch of fancy cameras or fancy microphones and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, your audience doesn't actually care about those things. Now, change number 5 is you need to make sure that you have the setting on that allows you to get hyped up on YouTube, because if your viewers hype you up, it's going to make you go viral pretty much instantly. Check this out. Here's how hype points work. You need to first make sure that when you come into your settings over here, you click on channel, you click on advanced settings, you scroll all the way down, you need to make sure that you have this enabled right here. This is going to let your viewers hype up your videos at no cost 3 times a week. Viewers in general get 5 hypes that they can use, but they can only use 3 of them on a single channel. And if they do use them on your channel, you are going to go viral. In fact, I want you to check this out. We come into my analytics right here, we click on advanced mode, we expand this out to be, let's say, 90 days right here. And then we come over here into metrics, we type in hype, we're going to pull in hype points and hypes. What are you going to notice? When I get a lot of hype points, I get a lot of views. 6,000 hype points, 45,000 views. 5,000 hype points, 84,000 views. 4,000 hype points, 66,000 views. In fact, every single time that I get at least 10 hypes, I get 40,000 views or more. In fact, if I get more than 9 hypes, I get more than 40,000 views. And if you can implement this same strategy with your content, make sure that your audience is hyping up your content, this is going to skyrocket your views. In fact, this could be the number one thing that you need to be focused on, because if you are focused on getting viewers to hype up your content, it is going to lead to YouTube's algorithm automatically discovering your content, giving you more views, giving you more subscribers, and this right here can help you get monetized incredibly quickly. In fact, I want you to think about this. If we look at this right here, this video, almost this video, almost this video, and almost this video, every single one of these videos, if I uploaded this as my first video, I would have gotten enough subscribers and enough watch time to get monetized literally just from one video. Now, if you want to grow faster on YouTube, the same exact way I help this creator do it and this creator do it, I personally want to work with you one-on-one. In fact, I want to guarantee I can help you grow faster on YouTube. I literally want to tell you everything you need to do. I want to tell you everything you're doing wrong, and I want to work with you one-on-one to hold your hand to put YouTube on easy mode, because it doesn't have to be hard for you to get more views. It doesn't have to be a struggle for you to get more subscribers, and it definitely doesn't have to take years for you to get monetized on YouTube. In fact, I want to help you do that incredibly quickly. If that sounds interesting, well, please check out this video right here that walks you through the 3 different ways that we can work together one-on-one, and I can help you grow faster on YouTube, guaranteed. I'll see you over there.